Our next speaker is Mr. Olexiy Solohubenko. Mr. Solohubenko is based in London and is executive editor for Europe, Americas and Europe region for the BBC. He was previously executive editor for Olexiy. From 1996 to 2003, he was head of the Ukrainian service, which as the first recruit from Ukraine, he had helped to set up when he joined BBC World Service in 1992. Mr. Solohubenko was born and educated in Ukraine and began his broadcasting career at Radio Kiev. He graduated from Kiev Institute of Foreign Languages and has a Master of Philosophy in Government and Media Studies from Manchester University. He began as a teacher in a village school in the Kiev region and as a translator and interpreter before becoming a journalist. Mr. Solohubenko, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. I think this introduction was making me more important than I am, but I'll try to justify it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll try in the spirit of the time to make my presentation not only multilingual, but also multimedia. So, you see, this is the BBC, this is the organization I work for. It's one of the largest broadcasters in the world. But I think it's get better, because if we click on the BBC World Service, this is the part of the organization that I work for. It has been broadcasting in many languages for the past 75 years. So it's also the world's largest multilingual organization, I guess, in the world. So languages do matter for us. This is how we get our funding. Without the language portfolio, we'll be gone. If we click on the left-hand side of this presentation, you can see the languages. This is our linguistic map of the world. This is where we are. You can see all the regions, and at present we're broadcasting in 32 languages, including English. And we broadcast on radio, online, television, video, podcasting, RSS feeds, blogs, PDAs, and mobile internet. Don't know what will be next, but I think we'll be ready. Global presence makes us part of global culture, but what really we hope to achieve is local interest to global culture. In other words, we want to make the world relevant to human life in different societies and cultures, and we believe we can achieve this through our language portfolio. I know that language portfolio sounds awful as a management speak, but we're also engaged in branding as any other organization in the world. And one of our branding slogans of the past several years was "Many Voices, One World." The idea was to achieve polyphony, not cacophony. We're working hard to reach various audiences, and sometimes we have to overcome substantial technical difficulties. Jamming, internet restrictions, or even very simple things like fonts, like the internet fonts for various languages, some of which do not exist. If we could just click on the Burmese, you can see these squares. But if you enter this site, you can actually, if you look at it, there's nothing that is showing up, which is very odd, you would agree, but we send some of our listeners, and we actually post on the later edition of the site instructions of how to download the Burmese font, which we have created for the internet. So this shows the attention to languages that perhaps at present do not have access to all of the modern means of communication. If we can go back to the map, 32 languages, we understand this is only part of the world linguistic map. And in the past 2 years, we unfortunately had to close quite a few of our broadcasting, particularly to countries which are members of the European Union. The latest to go was Romanian. But we're also investing into new projects, and we're expanding our presence in several languages.